Introducing the Clot, the original Horzine bioweapon and the backbone of modern synthetic infantries. Standing over 6 feet tall and weighing 270 pounds, this unit has been Horzine's top seller since 2008, with over 9 million units rolling off the line annually. While their 2-year lifespan is short, they are built for immediate impact. Each unit is reinforced with a steel skeleton, cybernetic vision, and mechanized hands designed for one thing: the grab. Tactically, a lone clot is a minor threat, but in groups, they are lethal. They are known to enrage when they witness nearby Zeds fall, and they will ruthlessly execute any downed players they find. When engaging, maintain your distance to avoid being pinned, and prioritize headshots to take them down quickly. Horzine's reliable standard: mass-produced, cybernetically enhanced, and always dangerous in numbers.
Meet the crawler larva, the juvenile progeny of the queen crawler. Though they were only introduced in 2090, these innate predators hatch with an immediate, terrifying instinct for flesh. Don't let their small size fool you. Standing just 22 inches tall and weighing 80 pounds, they are agile, elusive, and their production numbers remain a total mystery. In the field, verticality is their greatest weapon. They don't just come at you from the front, they utilize ceilings and walls to orchestrate high-angle ambushes. If you want to survive an encounter, you need to keep your eyes up and your aim steady. Target the head to neutralize them before they can close the distance. Small, fast, and relentlessly hungry. Check your corners and look up.
This is the Crawler, a Barbatos-class human-arachnid hybrid designed for one purpose: total environmental saturation. Since its introduction in 2011, Horzine has produced nearly 5 million of these units every year. At 34 inches tall and 185 pounds, they are built for speed and agility rather than longevity, surviving only 6 months in the field. But in that time, they make every second count. These bioweapons can effortlessly traverse walls and ceilings, using high ground positioning to launch devastating surprise attacks. Individually, they're easy to take down, but they are rarely alone. In numbers, they become a nightmare, specifically programmed to hunt and execute downed players. To survive, you have to stay sharp. Eyes on the rafters, watch the walls, and aim for the head. If you aren't looking up, you're already behind.
Meet the Cyst, the budget-friendly entry in Horzine's bioarsenal. Introduced in 2019, this Can-Be-On-class unit was designed for developing nations and need a high-volume infantry without the high price tag of cybernetic upgrades. Standing 76 inches tall and weighing 185 pounds, the Cyst is entirely organic. This lack of hardware means they only live for about 6 months, but with nearly 5 million units produced every year, Horzine ensures they are always in stock. Technically, it's the weakest Zed you'll face, but don't get careless. They can still pin you down with a grab and are the only units in their class to feature a ranged spit attack. Like their more expensive cousins, they are programmed to execute any downed player on sight. The strategy is simple: keep your distance to avoid the spit, watch for the grab, and aim for the head. It's a cheap unit, and with a well-placed shot, it's a cheap kill.
Enter the Bloat, Horzine's solution for battlefield endurance. A Malphus-class heavy hitter introduced in 2014, this unit is built to be a lumbering shield for the rest of the Horde. At 7 feet tall and weighing 700 pounds, it's a massive wall of bile and muscle. With a 4-year life expectancy and a lower production volume than the standard infantry, each bloat is a significant investment in durability. The latest models even feature an unhinging jaw, allowing them to literally consume downed targets on the spot. Taking one down requires precision, not just spray and pray. If it's inflated, target the bile sac immediately. Most importantly, you must take the head off. It's the only way to prevent a toxic explosion upon its death. Watch for the red pustules, keep your distance, and don't let it get close enough to finish off a teammate. Heavily armored, highly corrosive, and hungry for more. Don't let the size fool you into thinking it's an easy target.
Introducing the Gore, Horzine's opportunistic assassin. Born from a gruesome experiment to eliminate pain by removing skin and nerve endings, this Cambion-class predator has been a staple of the bioarsenal since 2012. At 6'8" and 300 pounds, the Gore is built for the chase.
With a 5-year life expectancy and nearly 3 million units produced annually, it is one of Horzine's most enduring and reliable hunters. It doesn't just fight, it targets the lone and the injured, attacking in an ecstatic, bloodthirsty frenzy. Be warned, if your health is low, the Gore Fast will enrage, triggering a high-speed charge that deals massive extra damage. It is a relentless finisher that will execute any player left behind. To survive an encounter, you need to keep your health up and your sights steady. Aim for the head to put this assassin down before it finds its opening. Agile, skinless, and driven by a frenzy for the finish, don't let yourself become the weak link in the chain.
This is the Husk, the pinnacle of Horzine's biotech and cybernetic integration. Since 2016, this Malfast class heavy hitter has dominated the battlefield with a blend of organic durability and mechanical firepower. Standing 7'6" and weighing nearly 500 pounds, the Husk isn't just a tank, it's a mobile artillery platform. Equipped with reinforced battle armor and a jetpack for superior positioning, it's built to last 5 years and withstand the heat of the most intense combat zones. Engaging a Husk requires more than just raw power. If it's raining fire from above, stay in cover and force it into a close-quarters brawl. You can interrupt its devastating cannon fire by targeting the muzzle mid-shot. For a tactical advantage, aim for the fuel tank on its back. One well-placed round will cause a massive explosion, turning the Husk's greatest strength into a lethal hazard for any Zeds standing nearby. It's sturdier, smarter, and deadlier than its predecessors. Aim for the head, watch the tank, and don't let it keep the high ground.
Meet the Siren, a Malfast-class unit that proves appearances can be incredibly deceiving. Introduced in 2016, she was originally built for non-lethal crowd control, using sonic beams to disperse rioters. But don't let the history fool you. The modern Siren is a lethal acoustic powerhouse designed for total devastation. Standing 5'10" and weighing just under 200 pounds, the Siren is built to last, with a life expectancy of 6.5 years. While she's resistant to standard gunfire and electricity, she is highly vulnerable to fire and toxins. In combat, she is a master of positioning, often hiding behind the bulk of larger Zeds to unleash her signature radial scream. This sonic attack can tear through armor and health alike, but it has a clear counter. If you catch her mid-scream, a direct shot to the neck will cancel the attack and take her down for good. She's a high-priority target that demands immediate attention. Watch the backlines, listen for the frequency, and silence her before she can scream.
This is the Stalker, Horzine's premier assassin bioweapon. Introduced in 2018, this Malfast-class unit is a shadow on the battlefield, designed specifically for high-profile hits and clandestine kidnappings. Standing 7 feet tall and weighing 220 pounds, the Stalker is built for longevity and stealth, with a remarkable 7-year life expectancy. While its production numbers are low, its impact is massive. By flouting international law, Horzine has created a predator that is virtually invisible to the naked eye. Engaging a Stalker is a test of your senses. You'll need to listen for the faint sound of footsteps or the whisper of its voice to know it's close. While they are resistant to freezing and blunt force, they have a lethal weakness to toxic agents. If you can't spot them yourself, rely on a commando or advanced weapon tech to break their cloak. Once they're visible, one clean shot to the head is all it takes to end the threat. Watch the shadows, stay alert, and don't let the silence fool you. If you can't see her, she's already behind you. Introducing the Fleshpound, Horzine's ultimate engine of destruction. A Vasago-class Titan introduced in 2010, this is one of the most feared bioweapons on the planet. Standing over 8.5 feet tall and weighing more than 1,300 pounds, the Fleshpound is built to dominate. Its skeleton is reinforced with stainless steel, and it features a chest-mounted TENS unit designed to suppress pain, ensuring it never stops fighting, no matter the damage it takes. With a 10-year lifespan, it is the most durable asset in the Horzine catalog. In the field, the Fleshpound is a ticking time bomb. It enrages as it takes damage, charging with enough force to shatter any defensive line. To survive, you must break through its heavy chest and back armor to expose the glowing cores underneath. Destroying these is the only way to force it out of its rage.
It is resistant to gunfire and poison, so hit it hard with blunt force or electrical surges. It's big, it's fast, and it's relentless. Break the core or get out of the way.
This is the Impaler, the crown jewel of Horzine's bio-arsenal and a boss-level threat. Introduced in 2063 as a heavy armor infiltration unit, this Lucifugal-class beast was designed for one thing: total structural breach. At 11.5 feet tall and weighing 7,500 pounds, the Impaler is a literal mountain of muscle and machinery. With a 12-year life expectancy and a limited production run, it is the most expensive and durable weapon Horzine has ever fielded. Surviving an encounter with an Impaler requires clinical precision. When you see that arm blade glow red, get clear. It's about to deal massive, uninterruptible damage. Your priority must be the critical zones. Target the cores in its forearms and back to strip away its abilities. If you're fast, you can detonate its missiles while they're still charging, turning its own ordnance against it. It's resistant to the cold and toxins, so hit it with high-voltage electricity or corrosive chemicals to wear it down. It's the ultimate predator, built to hunt, programmed to breach, and designed to end the fight. Stay mobile, break the cores, and whatever you do, don't let it corner you.
Behold the Scrake, Horzine's premier frontline tactician. Introduced in 2015, this Visago-class powerhouse has evolved from a mindless berserker into a precision hunter. Through a complex neural network, the modern Scrake can now mark specific enemies for death, drawing the rest of the horde toward a single, vulnerable target. Standing nearly 7.5 feet tall and weighing 800 pounds, the Scrake is built for the long war, with a life expectancy of 8 years. It is a walking tank, heavily resistant to electricity and blunt force, though it remains susceptible to concentrated gunfire and chemical toxins. Taking one down is a game of discipline. If you provoke it, it will enrage, marking you for a coordinated Zed assault. You'll need to sidestep its deadly hook attacks and focus your fire on the mask or the chainsaw engine to expose its weak spots. Like the rest of the heavy hitters, the Scrake shows no mercy to the fallen. It's programmed to execute downed players on sight. When the chainsaw starts revving, you'd better have a plan. Aim for the engine, break the armor, and silence the signal before the whole horde arrives.
Introducing the M.E.A.T, a stronger, more intelligent breed of Horzine's most common bioweapon. Born from Dr. Moorcroft's experiments in 2090, this unit was created by infusing standard clot cells with the M.E.A.T, transforming basic infantry into a much more formidable predator. Standing 6'4" and weighing 255 pounds, the M.E.A.T is built for durability. While its lifespan and production numbers are classified, its capabilities in the field are well documented. It is highly resistant to toxic environments, but can be neutralized quickly with electrical or cryogenic weaponry. In a fight, the M.E.A.T breaks the golden rule of Zed combat: don't rely on the headshot. Because of its M.E.A.T infusion, a shot to the brain might not be enough to stop it. To take this unit down for good, you need to aim lower. Focus your fire on the glowing stomach pustule. It's the only way to ensure it stays down. It's smarter, tougher, and it's coming for the fallen. Watch your aim and hit them where it hurts.
Introducing the M.E.A.T, the result of Dr. Emmanuel Moorcroft's first secret experiments with the M.E.A.T in 2089. These mutant units were the spark that led the doctor to delve into even darker biological possibilities, turning the basic cyst into something far more resilient. Standing 6'4" and weighing 170 pounds, the M.E.A.T cyst is a tougher, more durable version of the standard budget model. While we don't know how many Horzine is pumping out or how long they stay active, we know they are a serious upgrade in the field. They share a massive resistance to toxins, but are easily slowed by ice or short-circuited by electricity. When engaging, remember that this isn't your average grunt. It's stronger and just as aggressive, using its ranged spit and grappling hands to pin you down for the rest of the horde. And just like the rest, it's programmed to finish off any player who hits the dirt. Keep your distance, watch for the spit, and put a round through the head. It's a mutation that needs to be put down fast.
This is the Scavenger, a nightmare spawned from the void between worlds. Introduced in 2091, these otherworldly arthropods aren't just bioweapons, they are creatures deeply suffused with the mire, granting them a level of speed and adaptability that makes them one of the most efficient hunters in the field. At 5 feet tall and weighing 565 pounds, the scavenger is a dense, armored threat. While we don't know how long they live or how many are out there, we know they are built to resist standard gunfire and chemical attacks. To truly hurt one, you'll need to turn up the heat or hit it with focused sonic energy. Fighting a scavenger is a game of patience and precision. It hides its most vulnerable parts under heavy plating. You'll need to shatter the armor on its head, chest, or back to expose its glowing pustules permanently. Keep an eye out for those red, glowing cores. They only flare up when the creature is mid-action. Break the shell, hit the pustules, and don't let it get near anyone who's already down. It's fast, it's armored, and it's from a place we don't understand. Stay focused on the armor, and don't let it adapt to you before you put it down.
Behold the Queen Crawler, one of Dr. Moorcroft's most terrifying achievements. Introduced in 2090, this mire-infused monster is a boss-level threat and the very first self-replicating Zed. She doesn't just fight, she populates the battlefield, laying hatchlings at a pace that can overwhelm even the most prepared squads. Standing 18 feet tall and weighing nearly 7,000 pounds, the Queen is a biological titan. Beyond her size, her most dangerous asset is her mastery of the mire, allowing her to tear open pools in reality for short-range teleportation. She is heavily resistant to blunt force and chemicals, but she shares a primal weakness to fire and lethal toxins. Engaging the Queen is a fight against the environment itself. You must stay mobile, destroying her web traps and eggs before they hatch into a swarm. In her final moments, she becomes even more erratic, attacking from mire portals scattered around the area. To end her reign, focus your fire on her head, her inner mouth, or the glowing pustules across her abdomen. Watch the webs, clear the eggs, and keep your eyes on the portals. If she catches you off guard, there won't be enough left of you to bury.
Enter the Chimera, the terrifying conclusion to the first phase of Dr. Moorcroft's mire research. This isn't just another mutant, it's a genetic fusion of the very scientists who dared to cross him. By merging these disloyal minds into one body, Moorcroft has created a boss-level threat that pairs overwhelming physical power with a chilling analytical intellect. At 10 feet tall and weighing 4.5 tons, the Chimera is a living fortress. Introduced in 2091, its production details remain a dark secret, but its presence on the battlefield is impossible to ignore. While it can shrug off fire and lightning, it struggles against raw blunt force and extreme sub-zero temperatures. Surviving an encounter with the Chimera requires constant vigilance. You'll need to target the glowing critical zones on its arms and chest, while simultaneously managing the mire energy balls it launches. If you don't destroy them, you'll find yourself swarmed by reinforcements. Watch the ground for rising tentacle projectiles, and stay on your feet. Once it hits Phase 2, the Chimera will execute anyone unlucky enough to be downed. It's the herald of a new era of human experimentation, intelligent, relentless, and hungry for the very scientists who made it. Focus on the pustules and don't let it corner you.
This is the Alpha Scavenger, a true apex predator discovered by Dr. Moorcroft in the depths of the Dread Zone. Introduced to our world in 2091 through a mire portal, this beast was so ferocious that Moorcroft personally integrated it into his own fighting force. Standing 8.5 feet tall and weighing over a ton, the Alpha is a biological powerhouse. It shares the standard scavenger resistance to gunfire and chemicals, making fire and sonic energy your best tools for bringing it down. While we don't know its lifespan, we know exactly how it stays at the top of the food chain. Fighting an Alpha Scavenger isn't just about shooting, it's about battlefield control. This creature will actively hunt for the carcasses of fallen scavengers to feed. If it eats, it enters a satiated state, becoming faster, stronger, and much more lethal. You have to destroy those remains before it reaches them. If it does manage to feed, hit it with everything you've got. Heavy damage can actually force it to lose those buffs. Watch for the red, glowing pustules on its head, chest, and back when it moves to strike,
And whatever you do, stay on your feet. If you fall, this predator won't hesitate to finish you off. Keep the battlefield clear, time your hits on those pustules, and don't let it feed. If you let it stay satiated, none of us are making it out of here.